Hello guys, welcome back to my video. So today we are going to see what is a IAM, means Identity Access Management. Uh, let's get started with theory. I will explain you the theory and plus the demo part. So what is a IAM? So this is my blog. You can check it out. So go to the omnagre.hashnode.dev and here you can see my blogs. So I have written this one for you guys and let's dive into it. So what is a IAM in AWS and why we need it? So let's take one example that you are in you have your own startup, means you are the co-founder of or you have founded this company. Let's consider you as a founder of this company. So you started hiring people and you started building your company and you hired some tech guys and you hired some interns. So one day what it happens that the interns that you hired, you have given the one task of creating one S3 bucket on AWS. So S3 bucket is nothing but a storage service provided by AWS that I already explained in previous video. So check it out first. So uh, consider that you are a founder and you have given the task to this intern that you have to create one EC2 instance through CLI. So what he did that by mistakenly he deleted your EC2 instance. So this is the major issue, because you have given the task to uh, creating the S3 bucket and he accidentally deleted your EC2 instance. So that is not his fault because he is an intern, he's learning. So that is a different part. But as a founder, you know how to give the access to the uh, what kind of privileges they did need. So for this, the IAM comes into picture. That means this is a service provided by AWS, and which in initial even which it we with the help of this you can manage the resources in AWS. So what kind of manages what kind of resources? So we have discussed about the EC2 instance, S3 bucket, and Lambda and ECR, EKS. Then all the resources there are certain 200 plus services in AWS, and IAMs allows you to create the groups, roles, and policies, users. With the help of this, consider that you can manage the resources, means the who has to give the permission. Uh, so in the case that I explained, that intern deleted the EC2 instance, but what if that time I have assigned these the to the that intern that uh, you should only have this permissions. So we can give the permission in this, means the what I did if I were with in place of that founder, what I did what will I did what will I do is that I will give the least privileges to that user, means I only can give the privileges of accessing the S3 bucket. I will disable the all other permissions and policies to the that particular user. So we have discussed about it. What is IAM? You have understand that we can manage the resources and we can define the resources to users and all things. So let's start and understand that what is the components of it. So let's take a example that one users. So you want to create one user for DevOps intern is one user. Let's consider, and with the help of it, they can interact that with your resources and they can use to create the resources. Means they can use it, they can delete it, they can create the resources. We have we can assign them as policies. So this is users in AWS. Okay, and what is a IAM? Is that it is a collection of the users with a similar access. What does it mean by? So uh, you groups can have the multiple users, consider that one is a developer team, and developer team have the many types of intern and developers that should have the same access. Means they are same as you have the same skills, and you are working on one project. That means uh, you should have the same permissions. So what we I can do is that uh, uh, now before trying to give the all permissions one by one to the users, what I can do is that after the creation of users, I can assign it to the your groups. So the same policies that can be applied on the users that is present in group. Okay, now you understand what is groups, users. Let's move to the policies. So policies is that you can consider as a pre-written rules. Means you have to define what kind of permission is needed. Means if I have to assign the ES3 full access, so I can go to their console and I can give the access to that user. So this is basically written in a JSON format. So you can write your own JSON policies, or else you can use the predefined policies that provided by AWS itself. And here we have the roles last. So roles that you can consider that. So you have to grant the permissions to it. Means you can grant the uh, permissions, means the temporary permissions or taking temporary access to the resources. And using roles, you can talk to the AWS services. Means one you can talk to the external services in AWS, and this is associated with the policies that you define. And roles are basically you can talk to the AWS services with each other. That is components of the IAM. As you can see here, the picture for a reference, you can understand this. So I have enabled the one. For example, you can control. Uh, we have here this the pull component, and I have only access to the this kind of thing. And in this, we can only access these things. And here you can see the differences. Uh, I have not given the permission to the these two services to this user, so it is isolated from them. So let's dive into one demo. So let's start with the demo. Here I am in the AWS console, and here you can see the IAM. Yes, just search here IAM. Go to the website, go to the home page of it, and here you can see the dashboard of IAM. So here I discuss about the users. So go with the users and click on the create user, give the name, for example, click to provide the console. Here you have to select I want to create IAM user, and here you can select the auto generated. Means first you have to assign a simple password, and then after it it will create a new password for it after you create a user. Means it will ask you the ask you to enter the new password after you have created this. So I am going to give it a custom password. So I have given the password. So here you can see the add a user. So here let me explain you the policies. So we have creating the one user. Now let's take a look at policies. So uh, here you can see that we have the policies. So click on it, and the in theory that I have explained is that you can create your own policies just like it. Yeah, just have to create on the uh, just create, and here you can write the policies. For now, I'm not going to show you that because we are going to use most timely you are going to use the default policies. So here you can type the AWS EC2, just type EC2. I want to give the full access. So it what it does means the AWS AMI user only have the permissions to the EC2 instance. Okay, and click on next. So here we have attached our username and the policy, and you can add one tag, but for now we don't need it. So let's create a user. Here we are created our user. Here you can see the username, console password, and here you can download the CSV file, comma separated file, and uh, for now this is okay. You know, you have created one user, and just go here and log out from your root account. Okay, go here, check your file that we have downloaded, and copy this command, copy this link. uh, let's paste it on here. Okay, so here you have to provide your username. So what was our username? Our username was Nagre, and you can go here and what is our password. Okay, and just say sign in. Congratulations, you all have created one IAM user. Here you can see your username and ID. And here, what if I try to explore the S3, because I only have the permissions to the EC2, you know. So what it will do, it will automatically block me. You want to see? So here you can see, what if I try to create a bucket? Okay, let's give a name. IAM bucket. Uh-huh. Let's try to create one bucket. Here, what we are saying that let's try to create a bucket. Here you can see fail to create a bucket. To create a bucket, S3 required permissions. So here what is saying that you don't have the privileges to create a S3 bucket, but I have given him the permissions to create a EC2 instance. So go to the EC2 instance, and here click on here, and just let me terminate this instances. So if I try to terminate it, what shall it will do is it will automatically terminate the all instances that I selected because I have assigned the policies for it. Here you can see I am shutting down the policies. So in the case of our example, uh, that I have explained, that one intern deleted the all EC2 instances. What if in that time I have not given him the permissions of the uh, S3 EC2 instances? So he will not able to delete the EC2 instances because he don't have the permissions for it. So that is a advantages of IAM, and this is a very important in industries that have. In industry, if you are working, you are going to get one IAM user and ID. So you have to log in this, and they have the specific permission defines on it. So you are going to work on that permissions. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. So here, I hope you understand what is IAM and all the things. So see you in next video. Take care.